This is a stack of results and responses on the work that we sent out around this time last month. When clients sign up, we look for all possible things to challenge in hopes to delete any negative item from their credit report. So in this episode, let's open up some of these results and see what we have.
You would always want to be on the side of having good credit.
You think it pays to have good credit? Here's a good example. This client had an $800 collection account reporting. The very first step with this is to request this account to be verified. Two things will happen in this. Number one, the company will be unable to verify the account just like this one, and it will be deleted from their credit report. As you see, IC System has investigated this recent dispute and they were unable to verify the information, and they have requested this account to be deleted or removed from their credit reports. And then number two, the company responds that they were able to verify the account, but they must provide all documentations for us to review so we can also verify and challenge anything that may be inconsistent. This is also a good example of number two. This is a law firm that sent us a packet of documents that is, I guess, supposed to verify the account. So what our job is, we're supposed to go through all of those documents, look at the balances, make sure those balances are matching the client's credit report. We're supposed to see the opening date, compare that to what's being reported to the credit report, see what date the client applied for this account, if they can even provide the credit application. Most of the time, I have to go through this packet here. Most of the time, they don't even provide that. And we also have to get a pretty much like a spreadsheet or a pretty much detailed packet of basically their payment history, showing what dates they made payment, when did they begin missing payments, how long did this account go before it was charged off, all of those details. And the issue with this is a lot of times they will send a letter like this with literally a sheet of paper behind it that just states the client's name and the balance that's owed to this original creditor, which seems to be like a gym membership club for fitness. So a lot of times they don't provide all of those details, but since they did respond and they sent some sort of verification, well, guess what? As of now, not long term, but as of now, the item remains on their credit report until we review this and have time to re-challenge it and point out anything else that we find wrong with this account. So a lot of people sign up for our service, and after the first month, I guess people just start stressing out, and it's crazy because the first month of the service is actually free. We do not charge a service fee to sign up for our service. Literally the first 30 days, which is the first round of all of this stuff, requesting all of these things and packets, and you guys seen the big stack of mail that we have to go through every single day. One of those big, huge packets come in every single day with different clients' names on them. But we have to go through all of that stuff the very first round, but we do that completely free. We get the process started free. Now, of course, if people want to stay enrolled, and clearly you're paying for a monthly fee of just your service work or your labor. But what I'm getting at is people sign up for the free trial and then they panic when I guess something isn't deleted the very first round. Like, guys, we haven't even started the work yet. Like, that's good if you have one of these and it got deleted the very first month, but we didn't do anything. All we did was submit a request for this account to be verified. And if that company is unable to verify it, or if they don't respond at all, well, guess what? That item will be deleted just like this company here. Now, that happens maybe 20% of the time where someone may sign up and they just give up, or the company just gives up within the first round and they delete it. But 90% of the time, guys, this is going to happen. The creditor is going to respond, or the law firm or the debt collection company, they are going to respond. In fact, I am expecting the companies to respond. It's not likely that you literally submit a simple verification request and every single thing just falls off your credit because the company just couldn't verify it. That is not going to happen. It's cool to dream like that, guys, but this is the actual process of improving your credit. Remember, when you damage your credit scores and when you affect your credit reports, it reports for 7 years. So do you think you can just turn around 7 years of damage and think everything is going to be deleted like this within the first round? No, it doesn't happen like that. So again, 90% of the time, you guys are going to receive something like this. If you're working on your own credit, or if you hire Stirgus Credit Repair, you're going to receive something like this that states, hey, we received your request to verify it. We are going to provide what we have. And this is part of the process. We have to review it. We have to challenge if this is actually real verification or not. If it's not, then the next round, the credit bureaus may consider deleting it. But if not, we have to point out what we think is not fair. And then it's up to the credit bureaus to argue this. And then they make a second decision or a third decision. Sometimes the credit bureaus may say, hey, we need more support and details of what you're trying to point out here. What exactly are you doing? Or vice versa. They may say to the creditor, hey, this third party, Stirgus Credit Repair, is requesting this item to be deleted because you guys didn't provide this. Do you have this on file? Do you not have it on file? The creditor has 30 days again to respond, to find that information and to respond with it. So a lot of this stuff, guys, can go back and forth. And look, there's 3 credit bureaus. So, just because Equifax deletes something doesn't mean TransUnion or Experian has to delete something. Them guys get 3 completely different responses. So a company may not respond in time to one bureau, but they send it in time to the other 2 bureaus. Or one bureau just decides, hey, this is junk that you guys are sending in. This isn't true documentation on this account. We're going to go ahead and delete it. But someone working at the other bureau or the other 2 bureaus may say, oh, yeah, we got it. This is going to remain. We're not deleting this. Good enough. Thank you for responding with this. So, this is a process. Nothing is going to be done overnight. I have tons of very, very happy clients who have been enrolled for 3 and 4 rounds now because they understand this is a process. They've seen slow movement. Their scores went up. Even if their scores have not gone up as much as they wish, they steadily see things getting deleted. And if not, they see that work is being done. We have so many clients that call in and they ask me questions directly. Hey, Chris, how this is going? What's your opinion on this? At the end of the day, I'm not a robot. I'm not an AI chat GPT robot. I'm just a human providing a service. And this is part of the service. You just can't expect things to be deleted just because you ask for verification. You have to actually go through the process. Then you have to wait for these companies to respond. So we have to go through a stack of documents, a foot towel every single day for many different clients. And again, there's sometimes we may get 2 rounds of this every single day. So, for you guys who are either working on your own credit, you're listening to this podcast platform, or if you are a client of Stirgus Credit Repair, this is a little bit more behind the scenes of how the process works, what we're expecting. Just because something don't get deleted the very first attempt is not something that we did wrong. It's literally because they responded with this, and we have to keep working. So I hope this episode clear up any misunderstandings and is very educational for those who are subscribed to the platform and have no idea how credit repair works. So if you have any questions, give me a call, 225-243-9700. And if you press option 1, that call will actually come directly to me. You can also send an email to info@stirguscreditrepair.com. Again, that's info@stirguscreditrepair.com. And you can also provide any questions that you may be thinking of, and you can usually get those answers back within minutes after you submit that email. If it's a weekend or it's after hours, clearly, of course, that would be the next business day. And as always, if you are interested in signing up for the credit repair process or program, you can just visit stirguscreditrepair.com, click sign up, and you can finish your enrollment within 2 to 3 minutes. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. If you wish to be a guest on our podcast, visit stirguscreditrepair.com and click the podcast page to schedule an episode. If you need help with your credit, you can also sign up at stirguscreditrepair.com and start your free trial today.
Stirgus Credit Repair. Stirgus Credit Repair. If you want a new house, call us. If you need a new car.